you guys back a few months ago in my life where I found myself kind of stuck. I would work on the weekdays, I would look forward to things, and that was kind of my life. Nothing really excited me except things that were in the future. So things like finding a better job, or I'll be happy when it's the weekend, or I'll be happy when it's Friday, or I'll be happy when I go to my trip to Europe in a few months, or I'll be happy for this or that. And I noticed at that point that I just wasn't happy with my life at that moment. And I wondered, why am I happy right now? Like, why can't I just be happy with how things are going? And you don't necessarily have to have these things to make you happy. It doesn't have to be a Saturday or a Sunday for your happiness to be there. And I wanted that smile to be on my face without being forced, without trying. I just wanted to feel happy. And I think that's something that we can all relate to. We all want to feel happy now. We don't want to have to worry about feeling happy in the future. We want that moment right now. And who doesn't want to start living their best life today? And not putting it off till tomorrow, or till the weekend, or till your trip to Europe, or when you graduate college. You want to start feeling happy right now. So, for my presentation today, I'm going to be teaching you guys all about some steps to feeling happy right now and having the best life you can right now. So, I'm going to talk to you guys about the very first step into feeling a lot better about yourself and to feeling a lot happier. My first step is to stop comparing yourself. So I know as a girl, this one is especially hard with a lot of social media out there. We maybe scroll through our Facebook, our Instagrams, we're looking at all these other people with the things that they have that we might not have. We may want them, but we don't have them. So I think that is so important to our happiness. So we need to take that comparison, that negative comparison, and making a positive comparison. And I started doing this, and I noticed what a great experience it was for me to feel happy for others. I am actually a photographer, and I love photography, but there's tons of competition. So I really get stressed sometimes looking at others' photography and saying, oh, she's so much better because she has this lens, or he does such a great job, and, just being very negative about it. Instead, I wanted to approach it in a positive way. So I started taking that blame that I would put on them, and I started taking it to myself. So I would stop blaming someone else for the life that I'm living. If I'm not happy, it's not their fault. Stop blaming them for it. If they're doing a great job in their life, if they are married, if they have kids, that's great for them. If they do great in photography, I should be happy for them and not worry and compare it to myself and my own successes. So I think that's a very important fact. So first of all, that's an important step to really becoming happy ourselves. Second is something that I find to be one of the hardest things, and this challenge that I put myself through, is to put a smile on your face. And I think that sometimes we can struggle with just smiling. And I think it's the simplest act that we can do, but it can be the hardest one for us to understand because smiling is such a natural thing. And I naturally have kind of a frowny face naturally, so it's kind of hard to take that frown face and make it a smile. It's kind of like work even. But I noticed that when I smile, I'm immediately happier, I look immediately more friendly, and it's not a bad moment anymore. Any moment where I begin smiling or I smile at somebody else, it becomes something better and I become better. So I have a better day, and it could even be the best day. And it all just starts with just a simple smile. And I think it's just so easy for all of us to find that. So smile. It's so simple and so easy, and it can really make your day or someone else's day. Okay, my next step is kind of related back to my dad. And my dad is a very calm person. He doesn't get bothered by much stuff, and I think I'm a lot opposite from that. I'm becoming the opposite of that because I am kind of a controlling person. I like to control things, but if you want to be truly happy, you have to realize that you're not in control of anything and that nothing is really going to go to your way. So my dad always lived by these a few little quotes that he would say, and I'm going to kind of repeat him. I would call him sometimes and I would be, kind of frustrated with something, and I would say, Dad, this happened, like, what do you think I should do? And he would say, oh, Brittany, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. And I think that's something that he said to me just to remind me that you're not in control of people or things. Do not let those things bother you. It is what it is. You're not going to be able to go back and change it. Make the steps today, make them right now to make a better future for yourself. You're not going to be able to go back, because that is what it is. Make a better step for yourself today for a better tomorrow. Smile. Stop comparing yourself. Be happy. And I think those were the words that I needed. Even though sometimes I find that saying to be frustrating, I really appreciated how my father used that to encourage me to actually be happy with what I have in my life right now. So, in conclusion, I know that these 3 steps seem so simple and seem so easy. Don't compare, smile often, and it is what it is. These are 3 steps that I have found really allow me to be happier. I'm not going to say that I still don't think, I'm going to be happier this weekend when I don't have to work 40 hours. I need to remind myself that if I want to be happier this weekend, I need to start with my happiness today. And I need to start with today. I need to have the best day today to continue having better days. So I think that's important to realize, and I really know that that's how we can become better, and we can no longer feel stuck in our lives.